speed, lifestyle, strength, basic needs. The construction industry has been enjoying a period of strong growth, with the infrastructure and the commercial construction sectors at the forefront of its trend. As a part of this industry, you will be involved with the development and maintenance of a country's infrastructure that require the combination of manpower and materials to get the work done. It embraces a wide range of materials and components such as bricks, tiles, cement, aggregates, etc. Stone, metal or aggregates is one of the important building materials which are manufactured by processing the big stones from mines and crushing them to desired sizes. As per quality specifications, they undergo process of primary, secondary and tertiary crushing. Compression crushing and cleavage crushing are the most commonly used technologies for this purpose. In compression crushing, the material is crushed by applying force on it from outside, which results in flaky material. Whereas in cleavage crushing, the particle energy applies the force from inside of material and splits it. Thus, the material gets crushed at the weakest sections, resulting in cubical or spherical shape. Flaky material means chip of the stone having more length and width compared to thickness. It has approximately 16% more surface area than the cubical material for the same volume or weight of the particles. That is why, while making cement concrete or asphalting, more amount of cement slurry or asphalt is consumed to fully coat the flaky material from all sides. With flaky material, the thickness of cement or asphalt layer over stone metal decreases. So cubical metal can achieve more compression strength for the same cement or asphalt consumption. Also, cubical metal helps in maintaining water-cement ratio. As well, in concrete, flaky material has more voids than cubical material.
We can prove this with a simple experiment. Here we have taken two empty glass bottles of same volume, flaky and elongated material which is represented by nails and cubical metal which is represented by marbles in this case. We are putting the nails in the first bottle. We are shaking the bottle so more nails can fit in. You can observe we are trying hard to fit more nails in the bottle. But it is not possible as more voids have been formed due to the elongated shape of the nails. Now we are going to put marbles in the second bottle. You can see that it is easier to fit in more marbles in the bottle than nails even without shaking. This is feasible because of their spherical shape. Secondly, voids formed are few in numbers and are of smaller size compared to they are formed with the nails. This simply proves that as your metal becomes flakier, more voids will form and more amount of cement slurry or asphalt will be required to fill in. But as your metal becomes more spherical, the voids formed will be less, resulting in reduced consumption of cement slurry and fine aggregate. We will better understand the same with actual flaky and cubical metal. Let's check out. Here we have empty glass bottle, samples of flaky and cubical metal, and an electronic balance. We are simply filling the empty glass bottle fully with flaky material. And we'll see how much it will weigh. Also keenly observe that how the flaky particles have got fit in the bottle. Okay, we will note the reading. Now let's fill the same bottle fully with cubical metal. Keenly observe how the cubical particles have adjusted themselves in the bottle. Here you can see the voids are less in number and of smaller size compared to voids created previously. Now we will weigh the same bottle and note the reading. Oh, with cubical metal, the weight of bottle is more compared to that with flaky material. This happens simply because in the bottle more voids have been formed with flaky material compared to cubical metal. The same happens in the concrete too.
It has been observed that while rolling during construction of roads, the flaky material may break and the broken surfaces do not carry asphalt coating. This results in weak sections and finally reduced road life. So, considering the quality of country's infrastructure, Ministry of Road Transport and Highways, that is MORT&H, National Highways Authority of India, that is NHAI, and International Standards Organization, that is ISO, claim for combined flakiness and elongation index of less than 30%. During secondary crushing, as jaw crusher, cone crusher, and roll crusher, which work on principle of compression crushing, they produce low-quality flaky material. Whereas VSI crusher, which works on principle of cleavage crushing, produces high-quality cubical material. Horizontal impactor and hammer mill are also used in secondary crushing. But the jaws in jaw crusher, blow bars in horizontal impactor, cone and mantle in cone crusher, rollers in roll crusher, and hammers in hammer mill wears out quickly as force is applied against the compression and abrasive force between grains of the material. For example, this is a new hammer used in hammer mill. You can observe that it has got worn out heavily in only 4 hours when used for quartz crushing. Thus, the worn out parts demand quick replacement and more maintenance. Finally, using such technologies, your wear cost goes on increasing throughout the production process. In addition, the production won't be efficient because of longer breakdown times. In these types of technologies, as time spans, the working parts get worn out more and more, and the gradation quality starts differing more and more. So it becomes more difficult to keep control on shape and size of the produced material. As well, the uneven wearing of parts may cause mechanical problems. In short, with such technologies, it becomes very difficult to cater to the industry demands of different size material with good shape and reasonable strength. So, as a construction professional, vertical shaft impactor, that is VSI, will be the perfect crushing technology for you. Akash Ganga Constructional Machines Private Limited is the leading name in suppliers of autogenous rock-on-rock VSI crushers based in Satara, Maharashtra, India. Since its establishment in 1989, Akash Ganga has been admired for its performance and imaginative spirit.
We are dealing in construction machines. Our machines are having very unique design. We select proper material. Our engineers are very expert in that. They know each and every property of the material. So that is the main thing in our design. It should be ergonomically suitable. Its look must be very nice. All these things should be considered while designing. So this machine can be used to crush any hard material like quartz, any abrasive material like cement clinker, blast furnace slag, electric furnace slag. And with this criteria especially, it is used as a pre-grinder also.
At Akash Ganga, we have state-of-the-art design department inclusive of the leading-edge work of our top designers. The main task of design department is rapid and effective familiarizations with new technologies as well as the transfer of know-how to the company. VSI crushers manufactured by Akash Ganga are the best to prove their passion about technology. It is operated with single or dual motor. Dual motor helps in reducing the starting current. The material is fed from top and crushed product comes out from bottom. Before material enters feeding chute, a magnetic separator separates trap iron from fed material and thus protects the rotor and other parts against damage. To get the good shape, it is the best practice of allowing the rock to break on its natural cleavages under free impact conditions. In VSI, the stone which is to be crushed is fed through hopper and a feed tube onto the center of a closed rotor. As it passes over the central distributor cap of rotor, it is divided into multiple separate streams. The rotor spinning at high speed of 60 to 85 meters per second throws the material with a great centrifugal force and forms rock shell of good shape. As the accelerated rock strikes the rock shell, known as rock-on-rock principle, it breaks by impact along the weakest section, resulting in cubicle-shaped product. The crushed product produced by this principle is guaranteed that it will not have any weaker sections or any fine cracks. While breaking on rock shell, the pieces are hit by the rock particles which are following, thereby maintaining a continuous reduction stream of high energy collision. Finally, when the stone particles lose their kinetic energy and overcome the force of the rock flow over them, they fall freely by gravity onto a conveyor belt below. The surface texture of produced particles is also more finished than the other ones as multiple collisions of stone particle is taking place inside the crushing chamber. This action is simulating the natural eroding of the particles in river.
To simulate this action, we have made few mud balls. We will see what happens when we throw them on a wall. Oh, it has got splitted in smaller particles. Now we will throw more balls on the wall. Nothing new is happening here. As you can see, every time the ball is striking the wall, it is breaking comfortably. But if you observe keenly, you can understand that when we are throwing the ball towards the wall, we are imparting kinetic energy on it. But suddenly, at the striking surface, that is wall, in this case, it gets stopped. So, the kinetic energy inside the particle blasts the ball and breaks it in finer particles. The same principle is used in VSI crusher to break the stone.
The machine is designed in such a way that all the pathway through which stone stream flows get automatically tough stone lining. So no metal part comes in contact with stone material. They get protected from heavy wear. This also avoids the contamination of iron in crushed product. Unique design technology of our rotor offers you with wide variety of applications. All the wear points are covered with special wear plates. Especially the edges of ports are provided with highly wear-resisting material. Hence, estimated life of our rotor is more than 2,500 working hours. With Akash Ganga VSI, there is no effect of wear on quality of particles produced. You can operate it with negligible wear costs. The graph is showing wear cost comparison with other machines.
We would like to express our sincere appreciation to Akash Ganga for developing such wonderful technology. With our VSI, we are able to supply same size and shape material for longer durations with negligible breakdown times and negligible wear cost. Our customers are delighted as we fulfill their demands of varied size material of good quality with good strength and without any delay.
Consistency in performance of VSI crusher is one more feather in its cap. The specially designed bearing capsule, main shaft and its fitment do not require dismantling of bearings. As the main shaft is made from special steel, its fatigue life is also more. Our machine results in 10% more production per HP. You can crush feed size up 0 to 40 millimeters. Anti-vibration mountings in the machine increases the fatigue life of other parts of the structure. It's a way of thinking and working that has grounded our performance for decades. Our foolproof oil lubrication system beats all other crushing machines and ensures you improved workability compared to conventional grease lubrication. Because of the oil pump, better lubrication of bearings is possible. During crushing, circulating lubricant oil carries away the heat generated in the bearings, which is again extracted from oil in a heat exchanger. As well, special oil floating design of bearings counterbalances the weight of shaft and rotor, so frictional losses are negligible here. As a whole, life of bearing increases by 3 times compared to the other machines, and estimated bearing life is 10 years. It is the best that no time is wasted in lubrication and that can be utilized for efficient productions. If you follow the guidelines, our machine can run around the clock for you without any interruption. Thus, you can raise the profits by 1,15,000 rupees per year compared to grease lubrication. The machine is facilitated with special temperature meter and control unit which helps you in maintaining the temperature of the bearings and protect them from overheating.
I am very pleased with my VSI. Since I purchased it from Akash Ganga in 1997, I don't remember that any day I had shut down my plant because of lubrication problem. The way it is designed is so well and easy to approach. I am thrilled with its ongoing performance. I am able to run my plant in full swing with longer bearing lives and good profitability. It is a pleasure doing business with Akash Ganga.
A crusher is a human-operated machine and an example of man-machine systems. Clearly, every such system is required not only to have the basic performance of crushing, but also to provide comfortable working, responsive handling, and active safety of operators. Our VSI has proven itself as a user-friendly VSI crusher. For maintenance purpose, a spring-loaded top lid of having 360 degrees swiveling against a pivot is provided, which can easily be opened within no time by a single operator. No crane is required here. The tension of driving belt can easily be adjusted with the handle provided near the driving motor. For periodic inspection, inspection window is provided to inspect the rotor and crushing chamber. This helps to take any corrective action rapidly. With the help of the hour meter, the actual running time of the machine can be judged. The air generated due to the high-speed rotor is diverted and circulated in a closed circuit, so less dust emits from the outlet. Along with VSI crusher, we offer accessories for sand making plant like vibratory screen, dust separating system, and mist spray system, which improves the performance level of the plant. In our design, where parts can easily be changed with nut and bolt technology on the plant itself within negligible breakdown times, and their replacements do not require balancing.
We are a leading manufacturer of hollow and solid cement concrete blocks and interlocking pavers in Western India. Being pioneers, we started this business in 1985. In 1995, we discovered that we are at the mercy of the sand suppliers who often stop supplies for some flimsy reasons. The quality and the quantity were not available as per our requirement. We sourced a Kanika vertical shaft impactor from USA. The machine worked successfully for 5 years, but then we found that the cost of consumable spares was coming very high, and import problems and all the formalities were very cumbersome. It is then that we found that there is a company by the name of Akash Ganga in Satara who are manufacturing a similar machine. We took one machine from them in 1999-2000. The machine ran very successfully for 5 years and it is still running in our Palghar unit. When we came up for expansion in 2005, that is the time we took the second machine from Akash Ganga. We also got our American machine modified by Akash Ganga so that the consumable spares and the lubricant system, which is much better than the original machine. This machine, the second machine, is also running very successfully at our plant. This artificially produced sand is now accepted in the market and is also accepted by quality manufacturers like us because it has a definite edge over the natural sand. Because of the unique lubrication system adopted by Akash Ganga, in the 7 years that we have been using their machines, we have never had a bearing failure, which was quite frequent in the imported US machine. During the course of our association with Akash Ganga from 1999 till date, we have been extremely happy with their service and spares. We wish Akash Ganga all the best in future and hope to receive the same quality of cooperation and service from them.
Not only the best designed machine and its successful installation will perform for you, but also its good knowledge and good utilization are equally important. After the installation, our service team will take good care of it.
We follow strict quality control while manufacturing. We are giving 3 years guarantee regarding our machine. If any problem is there, maybe minor problem, some oil leakage or something like that, we give our mechanic services within 24 hours after receiving the call. In our machine, we have used such material which is having very high efficiency and very less abrasiveness. That's why we get very less wear cost of our machine. Each and every part of our machine is well balanced within few grams. So machine runs very smoothly. All these special qualities of our machine and better performance is not a job of a one person. Everybody is responsible and doing his duty with much responsibility, and that is the reason we are getting a good quality machine. And moreover, we keep complete record of the performance of the machine. We call it as a history card. In that history, each and every part, which part we have supplied from, where it is purchased, what is the grade of that material, everything is mentioned. So that helps us in further development also. This also gives us the complete idea how that machine is running. The smallest life for the wear part we are giving is 2500 hours. Some parts we are giving guarantee for 5000 hours. Our machines can work around the clock for 24 hours, even 300 working days a year.
A special toolkit is offered along with the machine, with which the operators can do quick repair and maintenance of the machine. Our service engineers do periodic inspection of your machines to ensure their high efficiency and output. We train your operators on the plant for improving crushing performance of the machine. We also prevent you from making a VSI mistake and becoming a VSI victim.
We are very satisfied that after sales, Akash Ganga people are very quick in servicing. I just want to thank them for being responsive to our requests since last 6 years. All of their hard work on updating our plant and getting it in such a great shape. Everyone is always impressed with how professional the plant looks and how well it works. Thanks for being there for us and for helping Smart out in our presence in the crushing world.
At Akash Ganga, we have the facility of actual crushing on the lab model. You can crush your samples on it, and with our lab results, you can get complete idea and analyze the crushing and particle shape. Our lab model is designed so sound that by crushing samples of the material, significant facts can be learned for predicting the power consumption, wear costs, and the performance of the machines at full capacity with acceptable accuracy. Akash Ganga has proven the application of VSI crusher on aggregates and sand from all types of stone like basalt, dolomite flint, gabbros, garnet, granite, gravel, gritstone, limestone, phosphate, pumic, quartz jasperoid, quartzite, sandstone, silica stone, siltstone, etc. Apart from VSI crusher, Akash Ganga has its technical inventions in cement mixing unit, cement block making machines, etc. Superior particle shape, consistent gradation, and low maintenance costs have helped our VSI crushers to extend our routes from construction industry to chemical industry. Lower noise levels, dust-free operations, and wide variety of crushing applications have increasing demands of our VSI crushers in the chemical industries. With the special design of the machine, you can run it at linear velocity up to 85 meters per second and more, which facilitates crushing of any hard materials like quartz, feldspar, and gabbros, etc. to fine particles. This also facilitates to crush more friable minerals and highly abrasive materials too. We have proven applications on industrial minerals like quartz, quartzite, quality sand, tungsten, ceramics, abrasives, cement clinkers, manganese ore, iron ore, etc. and industrial waste like glass, blast furnace slag, electric furnace slag, refractory bricks, aluminium oxide, and construction waste, etc. for recycling purposes with minimum wear. Truly, Akash Ganga is uncovering the technological breakthroughs that will change the landscape for the construction businesses. Horizontal centrifugal crusher, that is HCC, is one of their forthcoming technologies which can be broadly used in crushing purposes instead of cone crushers or secondary jaw crushers. We are obsessive in our pursuit of the next breakthroughs. We are diverse and international exporters. Our goal is to develop the technical breakthroughs that will enable our customers to differentiate themselves in the market and win with their clients.